The divisions of faith, texts 5 and 6. Asastra vihitam ghoram tapyante ye tapo jana. Dambahan kakara samyukta kamaraga balbalan vita karsa sayanta sarirastham bhuta gramam asetasa mam kaivantas sarirastham tan vidhi asura nischayan. Those who undergo severe austerities and penances not recommended in the scriptures, performing them out of pride and egoism, who are impelled by lust and attachment, who are foolish and who torture the material elements of the body, as well as the super soul dwelling within, are known to as demons. They are persons who manufacture modes of austerity and penance which are not mentioned in the scriptural injunctions, for instance, lasting for some ulterior purpose such as to promote a purely political end is not mentioned in the scriptural directions. The scriptures recommend fasting for spiritual advancement, not for some political end or social purpose. The person who take to such austerities are, according to Bhagavad-Gita, certainly demoniac. Their acts are against the scriptural injunctions and are not beneficial for people in general. Actually, they act out of pride, false ego, lust and attachment for material enjoyment. By such activities, not only is the combination of material elements of which the body is constructed disturbed, but also the Supreme Personality of Godhead Himself are living with the body. Such unauthorized fasting or austerities for some political end are certainly very disturbing to others. They are not mentioned in the Vedic literature. A demoniac person may think that he can force his enemy or other parties to comply with his desire by his method. But sometimes one dies by such fasting. The acts are not approved by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he says that those who engage in them are demons. Such demonstrations are insults to the Supreme Personality of Godhead because they are enacted in disobedience to the Vedic scriptural injunctions. The word asetasa is significant in this connection. Person of normal mental condition must obey the scriptural injunctions. Those who are not in such a position neglect and disobey the scriptures and manufacture their own way of austerities and penances. One should always remember the ultimate end of the demoniac people as described in the previous chapter. The Lord forces them to take birth in the wombs of demoniac persons. Consequently, they will live by demoniac principles, life after life, without knowing their relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. If, however, such persons are fortunate enough to be guided by a spiritual master who can direct them to the path of Vedic wisdom, they can get out of this entanglement and ultimately achieve the supreme goal. Text 7. Aharastav api sarvasya trivido bhavati priya yajnas tapas tatha danam tesam bhedam imam srenu. Even the food every person prefers is of three kinds according to the three modes of material nature. The same is true of sacrifices, austerities, and charity. Now hear of the distinctions between them. In terms of different situations in the modes of material nature, there are differences in the manner of eating and performing sacrifices, austerities, and charities. They are not all conducted on the same level. Those who can understand analytically what kind of performances are in what modes of material nature are actually wise.